Hello and happy what's left of St. Patrick's Day to ya. And there's me alien sitting in the pot of no gold. I went down to feed the cats and there was no gold in the pot at all. 'Tis me lot in life to be a poor man. I couldn't catch the leprechaun and don't even like that cereal. But I did watch today Leprechaun in the Hood. And I couldn't stay awake to watch Leprechaun in the Hood number 2. And they've made about 7 of those Leprechaun movies. Alright, I wanted to let you know this is another episode of Burgh Unboxing and what's been going on and why you haven't seen a video for a week. I have been not well. This thing to stand up here doesn't want to cooperate. Last Sunday after we did the show, my back went out and I couldn't walk right for 3 days. I was in a lot of pain. And then with all the rain, the grass has come back. And I had a major allergy attack on Wednesday and also last weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My neighbor, I thought it was my neighbor doing it, it wasn't. The housekeeper turned the fan on for 3 days. The picture on her wall in the living room kept banging on the wall. 3 days non-stop of picture torture. And when she came back, after being gone for 6 days, visiting Carmel or somewhere, she told me that she didn't have the fan on. The housekeeper turned it on, and she told her not to turn it on because it would make the picture bang against the wall. So I've been suffering from sleep deprivation as well, and my feet keep going numb when I go out. So it's not been a great week for me. And I am going to do a new show next week, and as soon as I figure out how, I'm going to try to do live streaming on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. And I want to wish Alma Almason as a new subscriber to my YouTube channel. So, let's see, is that the right? No, I'm sorry, Alina Almason. I was doing that from memory, and my memory doesn't always work out. So here's the first bag. I'll do another one in a minute. I wanted to do this as live streaming, but I'm not sure how that works yet. I've got to figure it out. Alright, I got this book here. The End of Illness by David August, M.D. Well, Dr. August, can we live robustly to our last breath? Do we have to suffer from debilitating conditions and sickness? Well, if this guy wrote this book, I'll read the book, but I don't think it's going to help much because I got things that aren't curable, like COPD, hello, and two crushed discs in my spine where they won't operate. So we are trying to line up a guest. I got a mysterious email today from a potential guest in Europe, but we haven't been able to vet the guy. And I did a lot of searching. Can find nothing about this guy. He claims to be a university professor. I'm somewhat doubtful. And then I got a follow-up email with all his contact information. So Curtis the Mud King is going to try to contact him and have us do a joint phone call. I will not do a call on my home phone because I dare not, because I don't want that jerk Robert Robinson to publish my number yet again on YouTube, as he's done twice. But we shall see with them. And I did find out there's an interesting thing. Harvard, University of California at Berkeley, and the University of Edinburgh all offer courses in UFOlogy. And unaccredited schools offered courses in their public college system where you pay a fee to take the course, and only one of them offers what is called CLEP credit, and I think that's for what you've done in life, and that applies for college. That apply. I don't know if I'm using the word right. They give you college credit for life experience. So there was an interesting one. It's $131 or $199 a course in UFOlogy taught by the UFO author Richard Dolan. And I'm thinking about signing up for that as soon as I get the $200. So that's been what's happening with me. I've been bedridden and one horrible day of just absolute misery with my sinuses. Today was, well, it's now tomorrow. It's now Saturday, but it was 76 here. I went out to get the mail, and it was just muggy. Not a cloud in the sky, but just icky, and I'm going, this is March? God knows it's going to be by June. And I've been looking at other things. I saw a video about a water pump, and in China where you can drill for water, and you get this kit, and you don't have to spend a great amount of money digging for water on your site. And I just got an inbox from them, which I haven't had a chance to read, because I want to know what it costs for the portable water well drilling rig. And this is from akldrill.com. And I don't know his answers to his questions because I haven't seen the land yet. I've been looking at buying land down the pike and building a container house. The big problem with drilling a well is whether or not you have hard rocks under the ground, and then you have to have a really professional rig to cut through those rocks or bring them up. So we don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I found one site that was a lot less acreage than I would like, but it had one great thing, and that'd be so cool, and I'm so supportive of him and George Knapp shows, and that they're the site's out in the desert, but it's near a town, and the ad said that you may have wild horses roaming onto your property, and I love horses, and they're very nice animals, and that would be cool to have a place where wild horses were coming to drink water and to eat. Because if I build a plot of land, you got to put a well in, and most counties want you to put a septic tank in, but there's a way to get around that, and I got to look into that. You put in what's called an incinerator toilet. It's kind of weird. You put a wax piece of paper in the toilet, it looks like a coffee filter, and you do your thing in the bathroom, and you close the lid, and you push a button, and it's very noisy for about 15 minutes. It incinerates the waste material, and you have ashes in a tray, and you're done with the tray. It's perfectly clean, and you don't get any of it on you, and it won't make you sick or anything. And you take the tray and dump the ashes in the regular trash, and then you have to have a little water to clean the device inside periodically, but that's it. You don't have to have a septic tank. You don't have to have a sewage treatment system. You don't have to connect to your local sewer, and I've watched videos on this on YouTube, so that's interesting. And I've been watching videos how to put windows in, doors in, solar in, whether or not Harbor Freight Tools 45 watt solar is good or not. And when I build a container house, and I may not have to build the first one because I found a site in China, they'll build a living room, bedroom, bathroom, and kitchen in a 40-foot container for $3,000. So that probably is the way I'll go at start first. I'll have to have someone build the pad for it, or do it myself, or do it with help, because my damn bad knee won't allow me to kneel down for very long. I know how to put in concrete, I just can't do it very well because it hurts too much. But they would ship this thing out, and then I'd have to pay. You pay so many cents a mile to ship it to your location, and you have to have a crane to lower the container and bolt it in, or put it on blocks. I'd rather just have the pad laid down with the connections for wiring, and put that down. And once I buy land and make the payments, and I've got to lose weight, because I know that's part of the reason I'm having back problems, I don't have to pay rent the rest of my life. So we will see what happens with that. So that's about it. All right. Next show is sometime next weekend. I haven't been told when. And somebody from Sewer Gab wanted to be on the show, but then he copied my video on his YouTube channel and stole views from me, and I said, nope, you're not getting on the show. You shot yourself in the foot. And he apologized and all that, and I said, well, apologies only go so far. You should have done it in the first place and removed the video, and he hasn't. So there's no way in hell he's going to get on the show. And I'm going to do some more videos today. What I planned to do a week ago, before my back decided to say, nope, you're not getting out of bed. All right, have a great weekend, and I'll be back in a minute with another video. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. I hope you had a great St. Patrick's Day, and the luck of the Irish to you for the rest of the year and into next year. Bye-bye for now.